Hey guys, what's up? Josh Mall, the voice here with Swimming Pool Science. Hanging out with my man Frank the Tank. He's the new guy. Say hi, Frank.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah. Frank and I were sharing some stories, and I figured I would share this one with you because I haven't done story time yet, but being in the pool business, we go into a lot of backyards. We see a lot of different things. I'm going to tell you the story of the kitty cat. Now, before Tom and I had partnered up and formed Swimming Pool Science, he and I grew up together, we're best friends, and we cover each other's pools. Tom works part-time as a flight attendant, and so he's got some pretty sweet flight benefits. He can pretty much fly wherever he wants to for nothing here in the US. He's just got to pay a few taxes and things like that when he flies overseas. So I had a good friend of ours that moved to Dubai to work for Emirates Airlines. Tom's like, man, I'm gonna go over there. Can you cover my pools? Dude, you got it. Any problems? Like, let me know. I got it covered. So had a customer over in Central Phoenix, down over by the fairgrounds. And so all of a sudden, Tom's been over in Dubai for a few days, seeing the sights, taking in all the things, and I get the text message from Tom. Hey, can you go over to such and such's pool? Apparently there's a dead cat in the pool, and it's kind of gross, and she's freaking out. Is there any way you can go over there and get it out? Yeah, I really don't want to, but yeah, I told you to cover your pool, so I will go and deal with this cat. So I go over there. You go in the front gate. The back of her property meets up with an alley, but the wall was really tall, the gates were locked, this and that. So kind of going through the front, there's no real trash can. All of our trash cans are in the back. So I get there, I got my skimmer net out. This is poor long-haired cat. It had a collar on it with a bell, and its poor paw had gotten stuck up in the collar. And I don't know if the cat fell in somehow and then got its paw stuck in its collar or what happened. All I know is that there was this dead bloated cat that had been in the pool for a day or two in the water. So I pull out my net, my pole, fish the darn thing out, and then think to myself, I'm not taking this thing in my truck. There's no trash cans out front, they're on the alley. I'm gonna have to hop the fence. So lean up the pole and the net on the fence, scale up the wall, and I'm sitting on the wall getting ready to dump this thing, and this girl's walking through the alley. And I don't know why I did this. I do know why I did this. This ended up being a good thing in the end. But I opened my big fat mouth and I say, you didn't lose a cat, did you? Yeah. She looks up at me and says, yeah, I did. It's kind of a furry cat. It's got a white collar on it with a bell. And I'm thinking, God damn it. Here we go. Tiny piece of me is thinking, holy crap, this is going to be an incredible story that I'm going to tell someday, maybe even share with the world on the internet. So take a couple seconds, gather my thoughts, figure out how I'm going to break it to her softly. And I say to her, I think I know where your cat is. And unfortunately, it just drowned in the pool that I took it out of. And she looks up at me in disbelief. Oh my God, are you serious? You're not messing with me, you're not joking with me. And I'm like, I don't know you, but man, I would never joke about something like this with somebody. Oh my God, can I see her? Can I see the cat? So I jump down off the wall, I get my pole, my brush, and this is where I've got to be. Instead of being like, ew, gross, you know, I've got to be all gentle and careful. Cradle the cat out of the skimmer net, hand it over to her, and console her as she's bawling her eyes out. And I felt terrible just because of the way I delivered it, but I felt kind of good because at least I was able to give this girl some closure on her cat. But we said our goodbyes. I handed her off the cat. I told her I was terribly sorry that it ended up this way and that her poor cat was lost. She said, thank you. She took her poor wet cat, lifeless body in her arms, and we went our separate ways. And when I got back in my truck, I took a big deep breath and I couldn't help but laugh. Not because this was like, I was like, ha ha, your cat's dead and it was really funny how you found out, but just like, what are the chances? Like, why did I open my mouth? Like, that was ridiculous. What a strange way to end the day. And it's just one of those things. We can encounter a lot of crazy stuff here in the pool business. Frank was sharing a story with us earlier where he had to fish out a 30-pound javelina out of a pool over in Ahwatukee one day. And one day I may let Frank share that story when we do story time again, but that is my story about the cat in the swimming pool. Thanks for watching, guys.